holiday season's community meeting.
Today, we are gathered here to celebrate all the different holidays over the season.
To kick off this community meeting, we'd like to invite to the microphone the one, the only Dr. Lewis for an introduction.
Hello, everybody. So I just have a few minutes to talk to you before I'm going to tell you a little story, a little holiday story. But before I tell you the holiday story, just a couple of shout-outs. How about a big shout-out to all of our 6th grade students? How about our 7th grade students? Ninth grade students, where are you? 10th graders! 11th graders! And our seniors! Go seniors! Alright, another really important shout out to all the people standing behind you, all the teachers, the guidance counselors, the staff that help you each and every day. And one last shout out to Amelia and to Sam for hosting this wonderful event. Alright, so really quick holiday story about a very simple act of kindness that someone did to me a long, long time ago. 20 years ago, I was at the University of Florida. I was a graduate student. I was very poor. I had an old beat-up car. It was like 400 years old. It had 6 million miles on it. It was a complete piece of junk, and it had a broken window. And I was very interested in a girl who lived close by, and I decided I was going to... I decided I was going to take her on a date to Disney World. I lived in Gainesville. So it was December, it was the holiday season, it was very warm, and I had no money, and I had a broken window, and it wasn't going to rain, so I said, you know, I'm not going to fix the window. Don't need to fix the window. We're not going to roll up. It's going to be sunny. It's going to be nice and warm. So we drove down. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning. It was 65 degrees. Perfectly good time. Went to Disney World. Had a great time. Then we're driving back up north to Gainesville. And it's nighttime. And at nighttime in December in Florida, it gets cold. And the heat didn't, nothing worked in the car. The heat didn't work. So the windows rolled down. So this girl I was trying to impress was shivering. I was shivering. We were really, really cold. And then we were running out of gas. So we pulled into a gas station, and out of the blue comes the gas station attendant. And he looks at us, and he kind of looks at my date, and he looks at me, and he kind of realizes that we're in need of a bit of help. So without saying anything, he proceeds to go back into the gas station. He comes out with this huge big thing of plastic and duct tape. Duct tape fixes everything. And so he taped up the plastic to the car, and he fixed it up really nice. We drive back to our home, University of Florida, and it was nice and warm and nice and cozy. It was an amazing thing that this guy did. It was a very simple act of kindness. He didn't risk his life. He didn't give up an arm or a leg. Just a very simple act of kindness, and I will always remember it. Now just imagine what we could do at AMSA. Imagine what we could do at AMSA if each and every day we think about, can we do a simple act of kindness for somebody? Can we open a door for somebody? Can we smile to someone who might need a smile? Can we sit next to somebody at the cafeteria who maybe they're a little lonely, or maybe they look a little bit down? Can we lift somebody up if they get a bad grade? Can we encourage somebody to do better? Simple acts of kindness go a long way. I hope all of you have an absolutely fantastic holiday season and a wonderful, happy New Year. Can I get a big go Eagles? I'm getting old. I didn't hear you. We need to try that one more time. You ready? So I'm going to count to 3. On 3, you're going to say, "Go Eagles," like really loud. You're going to blow the roof up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Come on, Nikita. We got to try harder. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. I am going to introduce the Principal's Council on Student Affairs. They can all step forward, step up.
And we meet once a week with Ms. Lindsay and Mr. Breyer to discuss racism and diversity here at AMSA.
Our goal is to approach different issues in our community and try to make life here at AMSA as inclusive as possible. We want to celebrate everyone's differences rather than use them as a tool to discriminate against one another.
Along with Mr. Finkel, we have helped to put together the video we'll see next.
Cinnamon buns. We come together for cinnamon buns, and then I open the gifts that they bring.
My family celebrates Christmas just like any other family. We give presents to each other, and we always keep our Christmas tree up until January 7th, because that's when rushing Christmas is.
I celebrate Christmas, and a tradition we have in my family is that on Christmas Eve we all get to open one present, and it's usually the smallest one, so that we have the best ones to open the next morning.
In southern India, where I come from, they celebrate this time of the year with 3 different festivals that start from December to January 16th. Christmas, New Year's, Solar New Year to be specific, and then Sankranti, which falls around 13th, 14th, and 15th of January, which is the harvest festival for southern India.
So my family is half Texan and half Jamaican, and we try to blend the American and the Jamaican traditions. So every year in my family we have a full Jamaican buffet, curry goat, jerk chicken, rice and peas for work. But then we also do the night before, we write a letter to Santa, we leave milk and cookies, and we all open our presents in the morning. I think it's just a nice blend of Jamaican tradition and American tradition.
The best part of the holiday tree is probably at Hanukkah. My grandparents always stay over, and I love making like milk latkes or potato pancakes, and if you put applesauce on it, it never gets old.
For me and my family, Christmas, la Navidad, es lo más bueno que hay. Es the most wonderful time. Porque estamos todos juntos, we're all together, la familia, mi mamá, mis hijos, my children, mom's grandchildren, y somos como 33, we're about like 33, 35. Okay, so a lot of food, a lot of music. My brother brings his guitar. wonderful time, and we always go after midnight.
Every year see old faces from elementary school and that my mom used to work with and I used to have school with. And it's always a special time of year, it's the only time of year I see these faces.
La partie meilleure de Jour de Dieu, c'est la famille, d'être ensemble, et avoir plein de fun, et puis d'ouvrir plein de cadeaux, et puis sourire, et puis être avec ta famille, bien faire les dehors, avoir plein de fun. My favorite part about the holidays is having fun with my family, having a good lunch, and opening presents, and going outside and having fun with my brother and mom and my dad. My favorite part of Christmas is spending time with friends. My favorite part of Christmas is opening presents. We eat food and we have a great time.
Yeah. As a Christmas tradition, my brother and I like to make holiday cookies, and one of our favorite recipes is holiday spritz. So here we have almond flavored, vanilla flavored, and peanut butter and chocolate kiss cookies, and they are usually hit. My favorite part of the holidays is opening gifts and getting presents.
My favorite part about holidays is the family and going on vacation.
So for our Christmas tree, our dad has a name for it, and he likes to keep the color scheme, the ornaments. He has a ruler for the ornament spacing and everything, and it has to be perfect. My favorite part about Christmas is sitting down with the family and you say Merry Christmas in Portuguese as Feliz Natal.
One of the traditions we do in my house is we have the holiday pickle. It is a German tradition. I'm not German, but we just add all kinds of eclectic things into my house. So the pickle gets hidden in the tree. First person to find the pickle gets the prize. It's really not that exciting. But you can get those at the dollar store. It's great.
So my family and I, when we celebrate Christmas, we go all out. And on Christmas Eve, we'll go to church because my uncle's uncle is a priest, and we'll have a nice family mass all together. It's a great time. Me and my family celebrate Christmas, and my favorite thing about celebrating it is we get to all get together and have a big, nice dinner on Christmas Eve. It was all have like a lot of fun. Normally my immediate family, but my brother's going to be home for college. So
In Colombia, we decorate all the streets, and then like we have the big parade party, and like till like the next day we just party.
Well, my favorite part is probably like midnight one night. And Christmas Eve one of the videos we sold, like just only one present we get to wear, so I'm more invested. I celebrate Diwali at my home. Diwali usually falls in the month of October or November. Diwali is a festival of lights, so I decorate my house with lots of lights, lamps, candles, outside and inside. I enjoy December holidays with my family by watching old movies, by watching old family videos. We also spend a day as a service day by helping our favorite charity.
Christmas has changed from year to year. Originally, we had a wonderful Christmas Eve and Christmas breakfast, no problem. Presents with my loving family. But over the last few years, I spent my Christmases in homeless shelters, and I really have come to find out that that's the true meaning of Christmas. Sharing sweatshirts, and hats, and gloves, and coats to our veterans who are unfortunately out on the streets. That's what Christmas is all about.
My family celebrates a lot of different traditions. We celebrate Diwali, which is a Hindu holiday, in November-ish time, which is like the Festival of Lights. We celebrate Eid a little bit earlier on, which is a Muslim holiday, and we celebrate Christmas in December, obviously, but then we also celebrate Christmas in January because we're also Ukrainian Orthodox. So we just have a lot of stuff we do around this time.
Our family tradition was that us kids would get up at 3 a.m. in the morning to open our gifts. One year we got a 3-foot doll put at the end of our bed, and my little brother, who was only 4, got up and started screaming in the middle of the night and said that we had strangers in the room.
I celebrate Christmas, being with my family, and getting to enjoy the holidays. I have like an Italian family, so we always get together, big groups, and just like to eat.
I celebrate Christmas, and my grandparents come down from Peru because I'm half Caribbean, so that's awesome. And we
up at 5:30 or 6 o'clock in the morning when I want to sleep, 10 o'clock, by my kids' pillows. They will club me and hit me and say, "Daddy, wake up, it's time to open up the presents." It's very tough, but once I go downstairs and we actually open up the presents and I see the big smiles on my kids' faces, it's awesome. Happy holidays!
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone. Feliz Natal!
Thanks, Samir, and Happy Hanukkah.
Christmas शुभाकांक्षी, नूतन संवत्सर शुभाकांक्षी, संक्रांति शुभाकांक्षी.
Hello, Christine, and Merry Christmas.
I took you from us, which means you have a Merry Christmas.
Rождество means to have a happy holiday. Feliz Navidad para todos!
What a great video!
Next up, we like to introduce Miss Bowen and the chorus to come up and sing a song for us.
Can you grab the mic stand? We need the mic stand.
Good afternoon, everyone. We would like to share a song with you. This semester, the chorus has been working on, with all of the songs we sing and all of the music that we're working on, we've been concentrating on keeping our eyes open to all of the beautiful things that are around us every day and every moment. And so we are going to share a song with you today. As a matter of fact, every day for homework, the kids have to write down one beautiful thing they saw today. And it's something I encourage you all to do at the end of the day, on your phone, in a little book by your bed. Write down one beautiful thing that you saw today. Maybe it's the moon, maybe it's your friend, maybe it's your dog. If we start our day looking for what is really beautiful, even when we're having a really bad day, what is beautiful will become known to us. So we're going to sing a song about all of the beautiful things we have seen in this world. And we're not going to start singing it until you're quiet.
All right, let's hear it again for the chorus. So,
Next up, we have a very special surprise.
it's a little bit of a game, some audience participation, if you will. So, we've asked a bunch of teachers for photos of them from their early childhood. Baby photos alike. Yeah, we're gonna play pin the teacher to the baby photo. This should be a good time. All right. All right, who's ready to play? All right, is this Mr. Wong, Mr. Stonebreaker, Mr. Smith, or Dr. Doyle? Wait. Let's do this systematically, huh? Mr. Wong. Mr. Stonebreaker. Mr. Smith. Dr. Doyle. All right. So I think you guys seem to think this is Dr. Doyle. Are you guys right? That's the question.
All right, is this little cutie Miss Bartolini, Miss Stanley, Miss O'Neill, or Miss Murphy? How many think Miss Bartolini? Miss Stanley? Miss O'Neill? Miss Murphy?
All right. I think Miss Murphy has it. All right, moving on. Is this excited little guy? Mr. Vital. Mr. Morgan, Mr. Pearl, or Mr. Brandon? All right. Let's hear it for Mr. Vital. One very excited kid over there. Mr. Morgan. Mr. Pearl. Or Mr. Brandon. All right, there seems to be a divide.
Look at that smile. All right, how many think Miss Sweeney? Miss Abu Samra? Miss Poppy? Miss Tebow?
All right. Is this little guy, Mr. Jekanowski? All right, is this Mr. J? Oh, Mr. Amaral. Mr. Peters? Or Mr. Ruig? I don't know, I think Mr. Ruig had the most votes. Let's see.
Okay, Miss Crow? Miss Walton? Miss Preston? Or Miss Montana?
All right. I'll just give you a second to sit with me. All right. All right, guys. Is this Mr. Vital? This, like, 16th of the room is louder than this 550 to 16th of the room. Is this Mr. Lane? Mr. Becker. And Mr. Jed. What would you say? Who do you think is last?
Oh, good question. I'm putting my money on Mr. Milo. This one's a tough one, guys. Is it Miss Crocker? Miss Morton? Miss Naughton? Or Miss Morrissey?
Alright, guys. Is this Mr. Looney? Alright. Mr. Pryor. Mr. Morris. Mr. Noble. Alright. Survey says.
Aw. Is this Miss Stanley? Miss Lindsay? Miss Rotano? Or Miss Turner?
Alright, guys. Is this Mr. Alvarez? Alright. Good fortune with the back of the room over there. How about Mr. Wong? Oh, see the front. Mr. Fuller. Okay. Or Mr. Wayne. Alright, I think I have it. Is it Mr. Fuller? Better luck next time.
Is this little cutie Miss Bennett? Miss Carroll? Miss Sheehan? Or Miss Bullock?
Alright, guys. Is this Delu? Mr. Clarkson, Mr. Jones, or Mr. Via?
Is this Miss O'Neill? Miss Warren? Miss Waldron? Or Miss Sheehan?
That's too close to call.
I know, it's not like Miss Waldron's over there.
Alright, guys. Is this Miss Rousseau? Miss Kajelski? Miss Dautler? Miss Bowen? Alright, I think we have a consensus.
Is this Mr. Naraki? Mr. Lakusha? Mr. Kessler? Or Mr. Lusky? Sounded like Mr. Lusky.
Alright. Is this Miss Ortega? A little here, a little there. How about Miss Stanley? Alright, I know what this half of the room thinks. Miss O'Brien. You can't vote twice. Miss Hall. All right. This side of the room doesn't seem to have an opinion.
Is this little cutie Miss Waltman? Miss Reggiano? Miss Bergeron? Or Miss Mortimer?
All right, guys. Miss Shin. Miss Richardson. Miss Lowenthal. Miss Alice Murmur. All right, I think the votes are with Miss Lowenthal.
Is this Miss Lindsay? Miss Crow? Miss Naughton? Or Miss Benson? I think the money was on Miss Crow.
We should be near the end now. We should be near the end now.
All right, guys, you're skewing your data. All right, Miss Bartolini. We'll see her back over here. Miss Cloutman. Miss Delber. Miss Sterl.
Okay, guys, this is our last baby picture. Is it Miss Marinelli? Miss Crocker? Miss Hong? Or Miss O'Brien?
All right. By show of hands, please be honest. Did anyone get all of them right? Congratulate yourselves. Statistically, that's extremely unlikely. All right. Now we'd like to invite up to the stage Mr. Vital to distribute some community service certificates. Happy holidays, everybody.
There are many things that I'm proud of about ANSA, but the one thing that I think takes the cake is how committed to the community our students are. I have a list of a lot of students who have really made a difference in our community. I probably have missed a few. If I miss you, it was not intentional. Please come see me after the holidays and I'll make sure I get your certificate. Just listen to what some of these folks have done. For example, could all those that got an email from me last week come on up? Okay, first of all, we have a seventh grader. Sam Butler last year did a toy drive, and she got about 60 or 70 toys last year for children of low-income families in the greater Marlboro area. This year, she had 180 toys donated. 180 toys will be going to the needy kids in the greater Marlboro area, thanks to Sam Butler. We had 3 7th graders, Isabel Steinberg, Megan Wagner, and Julia Silver. They conducted for the 2nd year in a row a talent show for the lower school. Holding that talent show raised over $600 and will go to purchase about 40 sweatshirts for homeless veterans this Christmas. So thank you, Isabel, Megan, and Julia. Annie Higgins raised children's books for Horizons for Homeless Children in Worcester. She had over 150 books donated to the homeless children of Worcester. So thank you, Annie. Lisa Santana, Jacqueline Hartman, and Amanda Champagne, they helped me put together a Sweats for Vets campaign this winter, and it looks like with their help, I'm going to have about 1,100 to 1,200 sweatshirts that will go to homeless veterans throughout New England during the holiday season. So thank you, Lisa, Jacqueline, and Amanda. This is an amazing thing, and I know I missed one person, so I definitely will get Colleen Ryberg, Julia Silver again, and Sam Butler again, and one other person, I'm going to get their certificate, I'm sorry. They were selling treats down in the cafeteria for Roland's House. Now, Roland's House is a homeless shelter here in Marlboro. It's always packed. Oftentimes there are no beds available. And they just started selling treats during lunch for the last week. And they raised $186 for Roland's House here in Marlboro. So outstanding there. Colleen Ryberg, Julia Silver, and Sam Butler. TJX donated many toys for the same toy drive that Sam does. There's over 700 children in the greater Marlboro area that will be receiving toys. Krista Fillion and Alyssa Nolan coordinated a massive effort from Leaders of Tomorrow, and they sorted over 1,000 toys by age. So these are for newborns, this is for toddlers, this is so forth. And they did that down at the United Way toy drive. So thank you, Krista and Alyssa. Don't tell anyone in the Marlboro school system we did this. But Raquel Jackson and Jacob McCabe, they coordinated a STEM lab. They went back to their 4th grade elementary school here in Marlboro and did an experiment with the class. And the kids had a ball that made slime down at Kane School here in Marlboro. So, Rachel and Jacob, thank you so much for what you did down with the children of Kane School. Speaking of Roland's House, there is also a safe house over in Hudson called the Willis House for battered women and their children. And Ann Latier and Jules Hogan helped us put together a toiletry drive for both Roland's House and the Willis House, and they raised over 150 items for those two houses. Eva Forte and Christy Cavalcanti coordinated Coats for Kids for children from low-income families. It's a program in Metro West, and they raised over 80 coats for children through that program. Thank you, Eva and Christy. We have 3 junior girls, Elle Nelson, Isabella Burr, and Megan Scott, who volunteer their time over at Thrive. Thrive is a nonprofit organization that helps adults with developmental disabilities. And they go over and they peer mediate their leaders in their programs, and they do that every Monday afternoon. Thank you, Al, Isabel, and Megan. Last Saturday, and it was very cold that morning, Matt Polnick coordinated 13 volunteers to go over to the Clinton Senior Center, and we raked leaves and picked up sticks and everything all morning long. We probably moved approximately maybe 80 bags of leaves off their property. So thanks, Matt, for pulling that together. And last but not least, because I know there's a lot of you out there that volunteer in our community, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart, The last one I have is the president, the vice president of UNICEF, Lydia Bhagat and Amy Patel. Listen to this. They met through their Trick or Treat program and their movie night. They raised over $2,200 for UNICEF. So thank you all. In the true spirit of the holidays, always service before self. Thank you very much, everybody.
Let's give another round of applause to all of our community service members. Now, before we continue, I would like to invite all of you to stand up. We are going to have a 7th inning stretch. You'll have a minute to stretch out your arms, your legs, before we continue on. Up next, we have a performance from one of our MCs. Sam is up here and he's going to perform a song for you guys.
I think it's fine.
Let's have another round of applause for Sam. Following that, we have one more musical act. We'd like to have Miss Tibu and Miss Abu Samra come up and play a song.
Good afternoon, everybody. All right, so we're not actually performing. You guys will be singing along with what we're going to do. Can you guess what it's going to be? Okay, this has been highly requested. So please, everybody, take out your air bongos. And can I get 2 kids to come up here and play the real bongos? Okay, the words are going to be posted up on the screen, so if you don't remember, your memory will be gone.
Thank you.
of this trouble this way before. There's much to be learned.
Have a great vacation, everybody. You deserve it.
A bit of an error. That was our second to last musical act. Okay, you guys don't want to come up and sing us a song? That's fine. Welcome to the stage, the Acapella Club.
Before we send you off for a very well-deserved and long vacation, we want to leave you with one last song. Anybody know what they want for Christmas? There we go. We're going to sing it. The acapella group is going to sing a song for you. They're not going to start until you're quiet. It's really difficult to sing in this huge space, and they would appreciate it if you would do them the courtesy of just listening.
Don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. And I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. Want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. And I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I don't need to hang my stocking on the fireplace. Santa Claus will make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. You, baby. All I want for Christmas is you, baby. All I want for Christmas is you. All I want for Christmas is you. All I want for Christmas is you.
One more time for the Acapella Club. All right, guys, and with that, we bring our December 2017 community meeting to a close. Thank you for being a wonderful audience.